So today is another Witchy Wednesday. I'm actually trying to get back on schedule. It's been a crazy week. We're picking up a kitten tonight and I'm very excited, and I almost forgot that I needed to film a video today because I've been cleaning the whole house and getting it, spotless and ready and whatnot. But I just wanted to come on here and share a few of my favorite tools, or tools for your spiritual journey, or whatever path you're on. I feel like all of these could come in handy at some point. I'm just gonna jump into it. So the first thing that I'm gonna start off with are these little candles. They last about an hour, 2 hours depending. I don't know if it depends on the color, or if it just depends on if you dress them or what you're using them for, I guess. And I don't know, I like to keep an abundance of them. This isn't even all of the ones that I have right now. You can use them for different things, and different colors can do different things. And I tend to use black more than I use white, but white can be used for anything, and I feel like black can too. So if you just want to stockpile on one color, I suggest either of those, but I feel like it's also best to have as many colors on hand. But I like to collect things, so. And then I have one more candle, and this one comes from the dollar store. And it's one of my favorite candles because it lasts, I don't know, a month, depending. And it's just a 7-day candle. You can put your own things on the outside, or herbs or stuff on the inside. They don't smell like anything. This one's black, but they come in red, yellow, blue, green, and white, I think. And then that's the only colors that I've seen. But my dollar store could be different than yours. The next thing that I highly suggest, if you don't have anything else and you have a Pinterest board, just pin whatever you feel like is on your journey and then write it down. I would show you the inside of mine, but I have horrible handwriting and I also don't feel like sharing, so but you can just write down, this one says runes, or the holidays, stuff like that. And it just keeps everything together. You can have multiple notebooks, one with herbs, one with candles, one with spells. If you're into that, you can use it for many, many different things. And then the next thing that I have, I just got recently, and it is Auroric Blends. That's the brand, and it's fine perfume oils. And this one is in patchouli, and you just take it and rub it on. If you don't want to use essential oils, perfume works perfectly fine for whatever you feel like, and then you smell delicious throughout the whole day. Patchouli is one of my favorite scents. I was going to add essential oils into this, but I know that it's controversy between, well, they don't work, or people who use them don't use medicine. But I feel like if you use medicine and the essential oils for what they're supposed to be, then you're fine. The next two things are 2 books. This one I got from, got stuff on it, from Barnes & Noble. I got it on sale, but it is The Secret Language of Astrology, The Illustrated Key to Unlocking Secrets of the Stars by Roy Gellett? Not really sure. But the inside is beautiful. Let me find a sign to show you. I'll just show you mine. And here's the Aries one. It's beautiful, and it goes into deep detail for about 3 pages. And it's helped me understand the signs a lot better, besides the ones that I already know. And then it tells you how to do your birth chart if you want to do it yourself. It shows you how to read them. And it shows you other people's birth charts. This is the birth chart of the Dalai Lama. I was already on that page, but I didn't read it, obviously. And it shows what his main signs were, what his sun was in, what his personality, what his life would be like, struggles, you know, that sort of thing. I have personally done my birth chart and my husband's birth chart and a few of my friends. So if you want to see how that is, I can show you. There's a website that I go on to. It's Cafe Astrology, or you can get, there's an app. I can't remember. I'll have Nakota put the words somewhere. And then I got Everyday Magic by Dorothy Morrison. And it's a Wiccan book, and I like to, you know, have knowledge of every single religion that's out there, so I'm not ignorant when it comes to discussing things. This is what it looks like. I have some funny stories about this. When I was younger, I grew up in a very Christian household, and I'm still not gonna tell anybody that I'm not Christian anymore, or tell them that I'm spiritual, in a way that they'd be like, that's witchcraft or Satanism or whatever. So I'm just not going to come right out and say what I believe in, but I used to go to the library and secretly borrow all of these books. There's Everyday Magic, Moon Magic, Sun Magic, and I feel like there's just a second Everyday Magic. I'm not really sure, I don't remember. But I used to borrow these from the library all the time to study them freshman year, and I felt so guilty trying to learn about other things other than, you know, Christianity. But throughout high school and college, I secretly still got the same books from the library and just studied them completely. Dorothy Morrison, who wrote this book, she is Wiccan High Priestess, I believe. Yeah, of the Georgian tradition. And she has different beliefs than I do in a lot of things, but some of them line up, and she's just really knowledgeable, and I really enjoy her work. The next thing that I'm obsessed with, and you don't necessarily have to have these, it's just something that I found that I love, and I've been using them since I was a freshman in college. And it is Incense Sticks. You can see that I have a lot. And I keep finding more around the house. I just put some more in here. And jars. Any kind of jars. I got this one, and there's 4 others in this set for, I think, 25 cents each from a thrift store. But this incense smells so good. I just had one going, and it smelled like roasted marshmallow. And you don't need it to be spiritual. You can use it even if you're not. But it smells so good. I do suggest not doing it in front of a fire alarm. I guess that's what they're called. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't remember that. The next thing I have is jewelry, and I feel like jewelry can be used in so many different ways for protection, or, you know, I don't really know how to explain it. For protection, for confidence, for a lot of things. Even if you're not spiritual, it does the same thing. You put the vibes into it, and that's what you're gonna get. This one I got matching with my husband, and it's a little dragon, and he's holding a Goldstone. Can you kind of see the sparkle? If I could. Anyway. Goldstone is one of my favorite stones. I just don't have a lot of it. I only have this and the other necklace. The next I used from my mom's garden, and my grandma gave me this beautiful shell that she's had for many years. I used to play with my marbles in it, so. And it's just some rosemary. I tied it up so I can cleanse the house because, you know, ghosts follow me home. They've always been around, and I feel like if anything negative like that growl that happened, I just instantly, when I have the minute to do it, I just light it up and whoosh it around the house. So, cleansing your area, your house is very good. It's kind of like spring cleaning, but like every month. And the next thing I have is this incense holder. I love incense holders. Again, you don't need them for spiritual journey or anything, but it's really nice to have. And if you do like incense, so that it doesn't fall everywhere. And this one's a little frog. He's so cute. I have his brother in my bathroom. And now I have my favorite crystals. I have a clear quartz, which this one specifically is my favorite because I got this with my husband when we were on vacation in New Mexico. And he's so pretty. He came from the land of ice and fire. If you haven't been, highly suggest going. We have a channel that we share all of our adventures on. We just haven't uploaded our first video up yet. That channel will be in the description, and if you could go like and subscribe to that, the first video will be up the middle or the end of this month, and then we've got a few more to come. And then another favorite is agate. Any kind of agate I love. I can't tell you what they do on the top of my head, but I don't know, I feel calm, I feel like cozy, like a fall day when it's raining and you got a good book and you're drinking a hot cup of tea. That's what agate makes me feel like. And then the next one I have, it comes in 2 different colors, or 3, but I prefer these 2. It does come in blue, but it is Tiger's Eye. And Tiger's Eye just radiates like confident and fun and adventures for me. And I have almost 15 pieces. I have a lot of them, and I shouldn't. I should be fine with like 1 or 2, but I just keep getting them. And speaking of which, I found a necklace from my childhood with Tiger's Eye in it, so I've been using them since I was, 5. I've always been kind of spiritual, just kind of repressing it. But now I'm with my husband and he supports me, so it's really nice. And then I have citrine, and I don't know, I know that it's used for prosperity and money and like all sorts of things like that. It makes me feel good, so I tend to use this one a lot as well. The next one, I don't know why, but recently I have loved this one. It is Amethyst, and you've probably seen this one in my last video, but it's just a purple stone. It's my mom's birthstone, and I don't know. I've just been feeling really attracted to it lately. I don't really remember what it does. I think it's to connect to spirituality, and I don't know. It feels really good in the hand. And then I have Labradorite. I have much bigger pieces than this, but look how it shines. Labradorite is the first rock that I left behind, and then I was like, I really need to go back and get it. And 3 days later I went back and I grabbed it, and I was like, that's it. I've got it. And then I had nightmares the night that I brought it home. And I feel like you just have to make sure you cleanse your stones before you continuously touch them, or let them sit in the bag for a couple days so that, stuff like that doesn't happen. But he is so beautiful. He's almost shinier than my biggest piece of him. I have 2 more stones. I have Jasper. Any kind of Jasper, really. He is my biggest and most expensive piece. I believe he was $25, which is not a lot, but you know, when you're broke half of your life, it looks like it's got Africa on it, and then the top is really cool. It's got swirls. Jasper is one of those stones that just make you feel energetic and happy and fun, like tiger's eye. At least to me. I feel like all the stones kind of interact differently with different people. The next one I have a very strong attachment to. But the last time I have a ring of this, and the last time I wore it, it made me extremely sick and like faint and dizzy. But this one I've been holding in my hand and it doesn't seem to have that reaction. But it is hematite. It is a protection stone, and if you rub it on sandpaper, the dust that comes off of it is red. It's just like a silvery black stone. It's really interesting. I love it. It's just, I'm a little off-put from the last interaction I had with it. And then I have a little pig. I think he's made from Jasper. I'm not really sure. He's for abundance. You can use him for, I think it said fertility and money and getting a good job. So he's just a good guy to have, I guess. I got him from the mine shop in Monterey. Highly recommend. He's just so cute. They have multiple different animals. I saw him and I was like, oh, I need him. I don't know why, but I need him. It's just, look at his little eyeballs. So cute. And now I have 2 more things to show you. Oh, I don't know where that came from. The first is a pendulum. This one I don't particularly use. My other one broke. This one I feel like lies to me all the time. And even if I program it, it still lies to me. My other one, I don't have that issue. Any pendulum, I've never had that issue. I guess I just haven't found his specific use yet. He's a Jasper. Kind of looks like ice cream. And you ask it a question, it'll either swing this way, like some circles, or this way without you doing it. So obviously not right now, but I like using them. They're kind of expensive. They range from like $7.95 to $10 from what I've seen. And now the last one, and probably the most controversial. And that is tarot cards. I love tarot cards. I have scary stories for tarot cards, which I've already told you. But I don't know, I'm always drawn to them. I'm attracted to them. I want 3 billion of them. I've got like 80 saved on my my Etsy account. And you just have to remember that like whatever vibes you put out there are the vibes you're gonna get. So if you're thinking, oh, these are evil, they're negative, they're gonna lie to me, that's what they're gonna do. Now if you go in with clear like vibes, you're just like, okay, just show me what you want, and no evil spirits or no evil thing can talk to me. I've got protection, only good vibes here, only good spirits, only positivity. Then that's what you're gonna get. And I had a beautiful tarot deck originally, and then my mom found them and threw them out, and I cried for like a month. I loved them. They were amazing. But my mom said, well, those are evil, we don't do that. And I'm like, well, if you would actually study it instead of just trusting what your priest or pastor says and actually do your own research, you will find that no, they're a tool. They're not evil. They can't be evil. They can be used for evil things, probably. But it's whatever you put out. and the future can change all the time. So it just depends on what's going on. And so that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more of these, I have billions of other things. Not billions, but you know. I got multiple different things that I could show you for like another haul or what I suggest using. And now I just want to say, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I will show you my kitten in the next video. So, stay happy in whatever walk of life you're in, because that's what matters the most, and I hope you all have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and keep an open mind. So, bye!